What does love mean to you? Is it just a feeling or a motive to create the next generation? Or is it a powerful force that can change the world? Do you believe in the power of love? Long ago, somewhere in the Goodbar galaxy, there was a planet called Regrosia. On this planet dwelled Regrosians, a race that evolved to create love. They used love to care for each other and to work together, resulting in a perfect, safe society. Regrosians lived together in peace and harmony until about 1,000 years ago. Due to their curiosity, they unleashed a plague that would haunt them for centuries. One by one, Regrosians began changing entirely, not only their bodies, but their minds as well. The plague caused changes in color to their skin, flesh, and blood. Their differences caused tensions to rise, leading to a worldwide race war. The Regrosians soon formed two factions, Oliverians and Rosedarians. Violence began rising, and once united Regrosians became engulfed by the darkness of hate. This continued for centuries, until the day they remembered their purpose. The day Regrosians remembered the power of love. I live today to tell you the story of a Regrosian race war. A story about love, hate, and everything in between. What sacrifices will be made? Who will live? And who will die? I leave that up to you. What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome to Rosefury, the Golden Plains. Now, this came up on Itch.io, I believe, 2 days ago, and at the time of playing this, it is on sale for free. It's usually $7, but I picked it up while it was on this sale and wanted to give it a try. It's a self-described rogue like. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it looked like a pretty fast-paced action platformer, and I wanted to give it a try. So, this is the first time I've made it this far into the game because of that intro, but let's see what's going on. Do I need to, like, press start or any key to continue? New game. Press any key to begin. 7th day of spring, 1985. Olive Base Delta. Venice is sound asleep in his bunker. Venice's 16-year-old male Olive. He is a charger. He graduated Battle Academy 6 months ago. He's been in the Olive Scouting Force ever since. Oh, and he's also mute. Venice! Austin, Venice's roommate and best friend, burst through the door to their room. Austin is a male boomer, about the same age as Venice. They graduated together. Venice, wake up! This is urgent. I found this letter by the door. I was about to leave for my morning jog. It's from the Professor York. Venice grabbed the letter Austin was holding. He could barely read the handwriting on it. Hey, it's me, Professor York. Listen, I was up late last night talking with Atlanta, and we came to agreement about my special project. She said that she will allow the use of the buckler as a weapon, as long as I teach you how to use it. So, by the time you're reading this, I should have the tutorial set up. Just head over to my lab and hop in the door on the right. I'll be waiting there for you. Professor York. Venice is still half asleep, but he got the gist of the message. Hey, this is a letter about your shield thing here. You gonna test it out? I can come with you. Oops, sorry. Confidential stuff. Got it. Anyway, I'll be out for my morning jog. Gotta get warmed up before I get deployed. Okay. Venice looked back down at the letter. P.S. Make sure you bring the buckler when you come. Huh. The buckler. A tower shield with a spike on it. Despite the simplistic appearance, this is one of York's greatest creations. Huh. Looks like it managed to sneak into Venice's back while he was asleep. Venice shrugged and began making his way to York's laboratory. Okay, so there's a little bit of a sense of comedy here. Okay, so what, we can throw it? What's up, dude? How do I do the talkie talk? E. Hey Venice, it's me, York. Okay. Welcome to the tutorial room. This room is a pocket dimension I created a while back and mostly use it to test the weapons I make. Nothing that happens here will interfere with our home dimension. We can't even die in here. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Once you get used to moving around, meet up with me ahead. So I am using mouse and keyboard for this because my controller broke yesterday and I need to get it replaced. So okay, so no double jump, and then whoa. Okay, so we're basically Fat Captain America with a scarf. Cool. The weapon you're holding right now is my latest creation. I've dubbed it the Buckler Shield, or the Buckler for short. Now that I think about it, that name doesn't make sense considering that it's a tower shield. Anyway, this shield utilizes a large spike on the front which gives it an offensive capability. See that guy walking around over there? That's another one of my experiments. I've dubbed them tutorial aliens. Words. I've used them as test subjects for my weapons. With the buckler, you can attack the tutorial alien by running into it. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. They might push you around, though. Go on, get nasty. Meet up with me ahead when you're finished. Okay, so if I just, like, walk into it, it takes damage. But if I throw it, does it do more damage? Okay, so I do have a little bit of aim, but it seems like it's primarily based on the direction that I'm facing. Okay. Oh, no, right click is aim. Alright, so why would I ever stop pressing right click? No dice, huh? That's because the damage caused by the weapon is relative to the amount of nearby olivarium. Now what I'm about to say might not make sense to you, but bear with me. When you cover turf, a donut-looking thing at the top of the screen will begin to fill up. That donut measures the amount of nearby olivarium, which determines your damage. I took the liberty of sneaking in a chunk of ground from our home dimension so you can test it out on it. I even filtered it for you so you can feel uncovered grass if you haven't already. Go on, walk all over it, get your feet dirty. This is what we were born for. I'll be up ahead. Oh. Okay, so I do more damage the more of the ground is covered. Weird. Dash is shift. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I don't know why I would ever stop aiming. Down jump to full. Whoa! I fell through the ceiling. Okay. Oh, hi there. There are all these giant, flashy, noticeable signs helping you out at all. They might not make any sense to you, but I put them up to help people learn the controls. Trust me, when it comes to teaching, you have to assume that all of your students are idiots. In a certain sense, I don't disagree with that. No offense. Up ahead is the testing arena. Once you approach it, the tutorialians will start to spawn. Kill as many as you like, I don't mind, they're all pieces of shit anyways. Oh, and keep an eye on your level. Higher level means more health and more damage. Have fun! Okay, whoa! I didn't see that bouncy pad. Okay, so what's the consequence of there being more red? That's what I'm really... Oh, okay, so can I actually destroy those things? Holster? Int and fire? What the hell is int? No, seriously, I don't know what that means. I know we have to assume that I'm an idiot, but what the hell does int mean? Interact? Int and fire? Oh! Okay, yeah, okay. If you don't, you're always welcome to come back. The entrance to my lab is beyond that door over there. Hey, while you're doing the tutorial, if you see a giant floating blob thing anywhere. No? Awesome. That guy's been bugging me for a while. He might still be around here, though. Anyway, I'll be back in my lab if you, see you around, Venice. Okay, so there's a giant blobby thing? Is someone gonna come through that? No? Okay, so how do I get up there? Oh, you guys can bounce. Okay. Let's see. Alright, yeah, I don't know how I can get up there. I can't double jump or anything, so... Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't always have right-click held down, so that way I can always aim. Hey, nice shield. That's the buckler, right? The idea sounds a lot cooler than that I'm seeing it up close. Listening to York explain why this is such a good idea makes me want to barf. Check out this awesome bow! Nice, huh? Apparently it's made from real olive wood. Anyway, you should probably get going. I'll see you later, punk. Okay. Venice! Good morning! Did you have fun in the tutorial? York wanted us all to meet here so we can test our weapons. Check this out. It's a magic wand, and it shoots bubbles. Isn't that cool? I'm so glad we're doing this. Finally get to contribute to the war. Anyway, off with you then. I got a big day ahead of you. See you on the battlefield. Okay. How's the tutorial? Seems like you know how to use that thing. Looks good on you, too. This weapon should help you out greatly while you're out on the fields. I have a lot of faith in this one. I really do. Unfortunately, our leaders don't share the same ideals as I do. That being said, I expect you to use your weapon wisely. Oh, and don't tell anyone about the tutorial room. It's probably best that nobody knows I have a pocket dimension. Okay, so... we're out in the real world. Okay, never mind. Oh, the great and mighty fighter. Is there anything you need I can do for you? Carry your weapon, shine your boots, back rub perhaps? Oh, what's this? Oh man, I would kill to have some blood right now. Okay, oh, fuck. Whoa, okay, we just go all the way to the top? I want to get into some of the levels. So, training room. Unknown. Oh, that's weird. You still jump up. Office. Storage room. Teleportation chamber? What's... the game hasn't crashed, but... oh! Venice! Commander Atlanta, female ranger, stormed over to Venice while he walked through the door. You were supposed to be here 5 minutes ago. Where were you? You know what? It doesn't matter. At ease, follow me. Okay. Atlanta walked over to a map that was pinned to the wall. Venice trailed behind her. Oh, okay. I know that I explained the plane to you yesterday, but I'm gonna go over it again. As you know, we've been at war with the Roses for the past millennium. Over the course of the war, we've covered almost all of the entire planet with Olivarium. More Olivarium means more control, more turf, and more power for us. Until recently, we thought it was covered just about everything. Atlanta pointed out to the map on the wall. About a week ago, we sent some scouting platoons to go searching more unoccupied Rose territory. To our surprise, we found this, a patch of uncovered territory. It's not that big, but we figured that it would be an easy enough capture for us. Unfortunately, the Roses had the same idea. We intercepted one of their passages, and it turns out they're deploying a metric shit ton of troops there. Plus, the area provides a strategic advantage to whoever captures it, so if they win, we're in deep doo-doo. Atlanta looked over at the buckler, and then back at Venice. This is where you come into play. York probably told you this, but I've decided that I'm going to let you use the buckler. You're a good kid, Venice. You're strong, you're smart, and you're one of the best troops we have. At first, I thought York's idea was bullshit. After he explained this plan, I decided to roll with it. I have faith in him. He was appointed by King Vineyard before we moved on here. Your excellence, combined with your invulnerability, the invincibility of the buckler, that makes you an unstoppable war machine. That being said, we're sending you out there by yourself. Unless you have any friends who want to join you. You're not gonna have any backup. So, we have to distribute our resources accordingly if we want to take control of the area. Atlanta pointed to certain areas in the map marked with giant dots. These 7 locations, which I've dubbed stages, are where you're going to be teleported to. Your mission, which you're going to accept, is to cover these areas to the best of your ability. Once you've arrived at your destination, we're going to close the teleporter and make sure roses don't hop in. After a while, we're going to open it up another portal at the next area, hoping that you've taken care of the business by that point. There are 7 stages in total. We're counting on you to do your best. Understood? Venice nodded his head. Excellent. Just hop into one of the teleporters and chamber and get started. We'll make sure to keep an eye on you in case anything goes wrong. Oh, and one more thing. God damn. Apparently, some of the Guardians were spotted in these stages. I don't think you'll have any issues, but keep an eye peeled until something. Fighting Guardian is extremely dangerous, let alone a Rosefied one. Trust me and know from experience, be grateful. And don't do anything stupid, okay? Thumbs up. You alright? Oh my god! We're almost 20 minutes in and I haven't been able to play yet. Just reminds me of his sister. Florence? Oh yeah, kind of see that. Well, what are you standing there for? Get back to work. Holy fuck. Hop in any of the teleporters whenever you're ready. Pro tip, slower and okay, is this the first one? Where's the teleporter? Are these the teleporters? This teleporter? Story mode, easy difficulty. Actually, no, can I, okay, never mind, I guess this is it. Okay. Yeah, I've been recording for 18 minutes, and this is the first time we're actually in gameplay. That's not great. Okay, so do I actually need to, like, destroy these? Like, can I actually destroy these? Or do I just have to, like, kill a certain number of enemies? Okay, I just murdered a whole fucking bunch of people. That was cool. Oh, the levels loop on themselves. That's cool. So, am I done here? What's going on? Do I head back? Continue. Yes. Alright, stage 1, 2. Gotta get all this delicious greeniness. Perfect. Oh. I'm fighting a crate. Is this really what's going on here? A crate that's very big? Oh, can I destroy all the little guys too? Yep. Okay, so it seems like there's a cooldown on how quickly I'm allowed to hurt him. Or do I need to actually, like, hit the middle of him? Well, this is a pretty engaging boss fight. Okay. Well. A crate inside another crate? Alright. Okay, that's fine. I'll just stand here and kill this one too. Well, we have a pretty badass combo counter going, so that's good. And just yet another crate. Alright, I swear this is the last one. Okay, come on now. Don't open this crate. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, well, I killed it. I didn't realize this was open until the last one. Stage 1-3? Okay, these look like they're gonna- oh, no, we're all underground. Alright. Well, it seems like the best way to attack is just to, like, to walk through everything. Oh, I took damage from, so can I, like, jump up the waterfalls or something? What's going on here? I can't get- how do I get back up? Seriously. How do I get back up? I can't double jump. Do I need to throw my thing down? How do? Anyone? Anybody want to help me out here? I don't know how to get back up. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know now. I can double jump up the water. Alright, yep, let's get out of here. 1-4? I really hope there's not another joke boss fight. Is that... Why am I bouncing backwards when I jump up that way? Yeah, so the way this works, due to, like... fuck me. Man, that camera's weird. It feels like it's built for multiplayer. Game over. Yeah, so... fuck. Well, I guess we'll return to base? What happens if I hit start over? How do I... there we go. Okay, story mode? Yes, let's continue. So, am I just back in the first area again? I think I... yeah, what's with the camera? Like, I realize that I can switch between the two sides, but, like, the fact that it carries over like that is really strange to me. Because it means that, like, I'm off screen for a while. Huh. I don't like that. I don't like that. This is different. Hey there. Yep. So I'm kind of just... walking around holding right click so that anything that I walk into dies. That's cool and all, but it's not very engaging. Okay, and the, like, invisibility when I get hit makes it kind of really... oh, I'm not doing any damage because... yeah. Okay, let's quit to menu. Oh no, I hit start over. So the levels are random every time, and it seems like their difficulty is random too. So, like, do I have to fall off in order to... come on, man. I don't see any point in throwing my shield, because that leaves me defenseless. And... my damage is dependent on how much of the ground is covered. But that means if I get overwhelmed, then I'm just kind of fucked. And at the same time, like, moving through the screen makes it really, really difficult to, like, track my actions while I'm moving around. And then on top of that, everything kind of turns the same color when it takes damage or comes out of a portal. So, if I do a whole bunch of damage and take damage, everything looks the same for a little bit. Which means as soon as I come out of the invulnerability state, I take damage again because we're all just kind of on top of each other. And that's not great. That's not fantastic. Okay. Yeah, so I want 100% damage at all times. Alright. Fuck. Okay, come on. Are we good? Are we done? Yes. Alright, let's continue. Bridge of Thunder. This is where we were last time. This time I'm not bouncing off the walls? So, oh my god, just like that. Just like that. That camera, man. That camera is awful. I think it needs to stop worrying about creating this, like, nice, smooth transition and prioritize showing the player's position. Because if I can't see where I am, it doesn't matter that the camera looks nice. I think I'm done with this. I am. I like the concept. I really do. The idea that you're fighting for turf, both in the story and in the gameplay, that's really cool. The fact that your damage scales off of it, that's fine. But I don't think the moment-to-moment gameplay is all that great, because there is no reason whatsoever to throw your shield. The platforms are too small, the windup is too long, and it removes your defenses. So the fact that you're gonna be defenseless on a tiny platform where you can't really aim all that well, the best solution is by far and away using the shield bash, which is fine, except for the fact that when enemies take damage, they get an invulnerability frame, or a couple invulnerability frames, which means if you keep moving in that direction, then they're going to phase through your shield, exit their invulnerability frames, and damage you because they're behind your shield. That makes for a really strange flow of gameplay, where not only after you take damage is it really hard to tell who is who and where you are, but it makes it so that it's encouraging you to move less. So if you want to consistently not take damage, you poke forward a little bit and then back up. You poke forward a little bit and you back up. And because that type of gameplay is encouraged via the gameplay loop, it compounds on top of the already pretty generic movement system to make for the situation where you're encouraged to play in, like, the most boring way possible because of how all of the system work together. Throwing your shield leaves you defenseless. Moving you forward means that you can get hurt. So the best thing that you can do is to stand still and to just, like, bounce things off your shield, which works against the idea that you're supposed to be covering ground in order to be able to do more damage. So it's this weird catch-22 where if you're moving around quickly, you're going to take damage, but if you don't move around quickly, you can't do damage. And it seems like it would be a really good gameplay loop if the base systems were a little bit more interesting. Better movement, better attacks, and more reliably being able to avoid damage. I like the directional defense, but since it's also your attack, it doesn't make for a fantastic feel when you plow through a bunch of enemies, but then take a whole bunch of damage because they pop out of their invulnerability frames on top of you. Now, the story seems interesting, but 20 minutes of text before actually being able to play the game is also a huge amount of weight. That's 20 minutes where the player can get bored, turn off the game, and never play it again. Which I understand if you are selling a game isn't bad, but if you're trying to develop a reputation as a developer, is. So interspacing that between the gameplay probably wouldn't be a bad idea, maybe in, like, no more than 2-minute chunks. I realize that this is the dev's first released game, at least that's what they said on the game page, and for that, this is pretty impressive. It is. But there's a lot of little things that work together to make it not feel great. So, yeah, I really like the concepts behind this, but the more that I play it, the more I'm just like, I don't really want to keep playing this. The gameplay loop's not all that fun, and I'm just progressing for the sake of progressing. So I think working out a better system in terms of how the combat loop works, so that you can consistently do damage, be moving around, and not just end up in a situation where you do some damage, the enemy essentially disappears and then pops back out underneath you and does damage. I think that's the biggest issue right now, and that everybody looks exactly the same when they're in their invulnerability frames. So making some sort of visual distinction between the two so it's easier to track your player would be a huge help. But this has been Rosefury. I'm not sure how long it's going to be free for, but the link is down in the description below if you guys want to try it out for yourselves. But thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I will see you next time.